morning and welcome to the 10 Express. Today is our final show. We're so happy to have you here. I'm Jacob Joybury. This is Jared Friday, and we're here to bring you a killer show. Jared, tell us about the day.
Oh, Jacob, I am super excited about this. We're just wrapping up our final show, and look, guys, it's been a hell of a journey, but let's get this going. News headlines.
Yeah, news headlines.
Let's get it.
I'm a journalist. The WA opposition will not block the Labor government's proposed payroll tax increase, despite describing it as a broken election promise. The five-year tax hike will apply to companies with a payroll between $100 million and $1.5 billion a year, less than 1% of businesses, to raise $435 million over 4 years. The opposition leader Mike Nunn said it differed to the gold royalty hike they rejected, leaving a $392 million budget hole, which would have cost thousands of jobs and was campaigned against by the industry. Passengers face a fares free-for-all under a radical cab industry shake-up that would impose no limits on what taxi companies could charge. Cab drivers will only be required to give fare estimates to people hailing vehicles on the street. Concerns have also been raised that the industry deregulation could increasingly lead to drivers refusing short fares. Single-use lightweight plastic bags will soon be banned across Victoria. The Andrews government has committed to outlawing plastic bags, following the lead of supermarket giant Coles and Woolworths, who announced their own bans earlier this year. The latest announcement comes after intense lobbying from environment groups who had been pressuring the Andrews government to adopt similar bans already introduced by other states. Two men dressed in business suits attempted to abduct a woman as she walked along the River Torrens in Adelaide last night. The woman was walking along a footpath on War Memorial Drive when the men grabbed her and forced her to the ground, police say. Passers-by scared off the men. The victim sustained minor injuries. Jared, sport.
Sorry, what was that?
Injuries.
One more time?
Injuries.
Oh, very nice.
Why are you being mean to
Alrighty, guys, we're kicking in with sport. In AFL trade news, a deal has been struck between Hawthorn and Brisbane for Luke Hodge. He is expected to be done early tomorrow. Well, the deal is meant to be expected to be done early tomorrow afternoon. I really screwed that one up. Hodge will leave the Hawks with their blessing after backflipping on his retirement announcement to go up north. Hodge is expected to sign on to continue playing for 2 more years and then transition into a coaching role for Brisbane Lions. Look out. Did you know that Luke Hodge is from where I'm from?
I did not know that. I'm a Hawks supporter.
Luke Hodge is from Colac.
That's cool as.
Shout out to my boy. And Jack Watts has left Melbourne to sign with Port Adelaide. The Demons will receive pick 31 in this year's AFL draft. 31's a long time.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. After cutting their losses with the number 1 draft pick of 2008, Watts played 16 games this year and kicked 22 goals. In soccer news from the Champions League this morning, Real Madrid and Tottenham drew 1-1, while Manchester City defeated Napoli 2-1, and Liverpool smacked Maribor 7-0. That's a big score.
Wow.
You never see that in soccer. That's a huge score. And the NBA season starts in just under an hour with the Cleveland Cavaliers hosting the Boston Celtics, while the Golden State Warriors host the Houston Rockets later today at 1:30 p.m. How fun. In weather, it's going to be a nice sunny day with a top of a wonderful 29 and not too bad low of 20. It's time to get your shirts out, shorts on, because it is some Bahamas weather, baby.
Hell yes. As you can see,
oh yeah,
sun's out, guns out.
Sun's out and guns are out.
My chicken arms.
Okay, boy. Now we are going to move into our next topic. It's on this day.
On this day.
And, of course, we have the one and only Zac Efron. It's his birthday today. How exciting.
I know. Do you want to hear about Zac Efron?
Oh, yeah.
I love me some Zac Efron. As we can see, the insert on the screen,
Council's already cut our funding. It's up to us to restore.
I'm Matt Brody, ready for duty.
Can you just look at my boobs? You should look at my face.
I'm trying, but it's so close to your boobs.
Ha.
This is the guy you think is a good PR opportunity for us.
Do some shots!
He's reckless.
With 2 gold medals. How many gold medals do you have? Probably 0.
You know a fun fact about that scene at the start, which introduced being like, don't look at my boobs, my eyes are up here or whatever? That actually happened in her audition. She called him out on that, and then they added it to the script.
Yeah. No, but I recently watched that movie.
Yeah.
And it's actually I was iffy about it. But I had The Rock in it, so I was like, I've got to watch it.
Yeah, obviously.
And then I watched it, and it was decent.
Yeah.
It was decent. I enjoyed that.
I
thoroughly.
personally would watch it for Zach Efron because
Zach Efron.
holy man.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
he's born on the 18th of October in 1987, making him 30 today. He's
damn.
173 centimeters tall.
He's
So
pretty short.
yeah. So ladies, that means I am taller than Zach Efron. Get around me. He starred in multiple movies such as High School Musical.
We're all in this together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
17 again, which I actually really like.
Oh, it was good. It was good shit.
Yeah, Baywatch, which we just saw, Bad Grandpa, and Bad Neighbors. He has a great hairline, so everyone can know. His full name is Zachary David Alexander Efron.
Two middle names.
Yeah, could be a Catholic name.
Rare
I'm
species.
not quite sure.
Yeah, who knows?
And his last name in Hebrew means lark, which is actually a bird.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. He has a brother named Dylan.
he does. 25, not an actor. Not an actor.
Not an actor. Yeah, but they like adventure and stuff together.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. They do like hikes and cycling and stuff.
That's cool.
If
I
you
know-
follow his Instagram, like that's what it's about.
Do you follow his Instagram?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
No, I do.
Oh,
I can get my like.
That's
I have my phone here. We can show the
yeah.
audience if you want.
He does like to play golf as well, and his favorite movie is the 1985 movie The Goonies.
I love the Goonies.
It's such a good movie.
Oh, it's
I
so
love The
good.
Goonies so much. When Zach was a kid, here's one for you. He had a poster of the supermodel Tyra Banks on his bedroom ceiling.
Do not blame him.
He,
Do not blame him.
he got
at
it
all.
out of his mum's Victoria's Secret catalog book.
I don't blame him. It's good stuff.
Me neither. His first roles on TV were as guest parts in shows like Firefly,
Oh.
ER, and The Guardian. You know
I
those
love
shows?
Firefly.
I've actually never watched
Firefly
them.
is great. Well, you've never watched Firefly.
I've never seen them.
It's like a cowboy western, but like in space.
I guess I have to watch Firefly now.
It's sick.
And you know, all the guys that
It's a
starred...
sci-fi western. I think that's the genre that they call it. Yeah, sci-fi
It's its
western.
own thing.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, all the guys that starred in High School Musical got their own class rings that said Wildcats on them and are made with gold and rubies.
That's
which is
cool.
Pretty sweet. I wish I had a ring.
Get
gold
your
ring.
head in the game.
Get your head in the game.
Get your head in the game.
Is that some sort of foreshadowing to later on with our Do You Even Sport package, perhaps?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows? You guys will have to wait and see. You'll have to stay around.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this has been the 10 Express. The time is 10:07 in the morning. You catch episodes of the show at upstart.net.au or follow us on Facebook and Twitter at the 10 Express. That's the 10 Express with a 1 and a 0 on those handles and medias and things. And we have a Twitter handle.
Yeah, but like stick around here because like this is our final show. Go back
Exactly.
and watch them like later.
Do it. Stay here
Just
first.
later. Like we know the website's exciting, but we're here right now
Exactly.
talking to you live.
From
And what's
Media Hub.
more exciting than that?
Not much at all. Anyway, we're going to go through our first feature story at the moment. We all love good food at a cheap price. And with the slow growing popularity of Aldi in Australia, we take a look at Australia's top supermarkets and what advantages and disadvantages each present. Eden Hinnanen and Georgie Little take a look.
Growing up in Australia, going to the supermarket usually left us with two primary choices, Coles or Woolworths.
Are we?
Yeah.
Aside from a few independent
I've already
stores,
said-
they have dominated the Australian
Oh, yeah.
market for years. However,
Are they gonna
since
come in?
2001,
Oh.
Aldi has become increasingly competitive within the market. This German-based company, known for its low prices and international brands, is slowly catching up to the iconic supermarkets with a 12.1% market share in 2016. We decided to take a quick look at the three supermarket chains and compare them in the following categories. Price. Following the ongoing Smashed Avo theme from this semester, we decided to check out price and quality from each store. At Coles, the Hass avocado sells for $3.50 each. At Woolworths, it's the same. But for Aldi, the same variety sells for just $2. When having a look at milk, the price remained the same across the board, with the 3-litre bottles selling for just $3. Some items at Aldi were notably cheaper, but not the case with all products. Brand recognition. Although Aldi's prices are generally cheaper, unknown brand names may put off some buyers. Some of our favourite chocolate brands like Cadbury and Lindt are a go-to, yet Aldi stocks less familiar international brands. This is also seen in many other products. Aussie-made products at both Woolies and Coles are prominently advertised, maybe an attempt to project support for local farmers and attract buyers. Convenience. Currently, Woolworth leads the pack for number of stores in Australia with 995, while Coles following closely behind with 801. Aldi now has 470, making it less convenient for many shoppers. When looking at the size of the store, Woolworths and Coles seem to be larger and have self-serve checkouts. Aldi does not offer this or a 12 items or less line. Depending on your outlook, the lack of plastic bags could also be another pro or con. But if you're looking for a little more than just groceries, Aldi stocks a range of products that you won't find at Woolies or Coles, like fridges, TVs, sound systems, and coffee machines at very low prices. Overall, there are pros and cons for each chain. The prices generally seem to be the same at Woolies and Coles, with many products being cheaper at Aldi. However, convenience and a desire to support local business could leave Woolies leading the pack, with Coles just behind. But the recent revamp of Aldi stores in Australia could give them an edge, with the introduction of more known brands and low prices.
So in the studio here we have Geordie. Geordie, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really well. I'm so hyped to be here. Last show, excited.
Yeah, very excited.
You loving it?
I am.
Oh.
I am.
Awesome. So how about you tell us about where you shop?
Where I shop?
Yeah.
I go to Safeway, but if I had the option, I'd love to go to Aldi. It's just not quite as many stores around, you know. But yeah, no, I mean, if I get the chance, if I go to Northland or whatever, for whatever reason, I'll go shopping at Aldi and grab some stuff in bulk as much as I can.
So there's not one near you where you live?
No, like, yeah, I think, because there are a lot less Aldi stores than like Safeway or Coles, obviously. So yeah, to get to Aldi is maybe a 20-minute drive or something from my place, and you know, there's no need. Safeway just down the road, so.
I guess probably the savings from Aldi are offcut by the cost of petrol both ways, maybe?
Yeah, probably a little bit. Yeah, they would be.
Yeah.
But Jacob, the real question is where do you shop?
I shop.
Mindful, I'll judge you for your answer.
I live right near Bundoora Square, so I have access to Woolies, Coles and Aldi.
Yeah, but where do you shop?
Whatever's closest to me at the time. So I might be coming from uni, I'll go to Aldi, or coming from home, I'll go to Woolies, and Coles is just stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Exactly.
I shop at Coles.
You shop at Coles?
Mainly because I don't do my shopping. Most of the time, I don't do my shopping because I'm lazy as, and I've only recently just got a car. So,
How do you eat?
He doesn't.
my mama is very, very lovely, and she likes me a lot, and so she does online shopping for me.
What a beautiful soul.
Oh, I know, right? My mom's the best. But now that I've got a car, I think she's going to be like, do it yourself. And I'm like, aw.
So outside of the three big change, what other options for shopping is there?
I mean, there's IGA, obviously. That's sort of seems. Well, I don't know
Risky
for
business.
sure, but yeah,
Risky
it
business.
seems to sort of have been taken over
Richie's
a little bit
IGA.
by Aldi as the third spot, the third big chain, and yeah, other than that, you've more or less just got sort of independent grocers and markets, that sort of thing.
They're
like
very big in Europe.
Really?
Aldi,
Yeah, like if you
independent
go over
grocers.
to Europe, they have like very independent supermarkets.
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing they have like a thing. It's like a different version of Aldi. Like Aldi exists in Europe, and then
Starts
they have
with
like
an L, right?
yeah,
It's like
and then they have
Lidl
Lidl.
or something.
Lidl. That's what
Lidl.
it's called.
Yeah.
Lidl.
Is that your last name?
Not quite.
It's called Lidl, and like Aldi and it are in like the same chain,
Oh, okay.
and they just sell like different things.
Cool.
I think, yeah, but like they don't have like a Coles or a Woolies or anything because
That's interesting.
They're
Australian.
Aussie.
Yeah, true.
Mate, it's like how we don't have Walmart.
So
I
did have
wish we
Walmart.
had Walmart.
We don't.
Isn't there like a Walmart somewhere?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's Costco. We have Costco.
America, man.
Yeah. Anyway, so I heard there was like a new chain opening in like Kaufland. Do you know much about the chain opening?
Yeah, it's called Kaufland or Kaufland. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It's a German chain, I think, and so they're opening up soon.
Clever people.
They are. They're opening up soon. A whole bunch of shops in Australia. They're meant to be like sort of expanding pretty aggressively, and from what I can gather, they kind of are like Walmart. They're like a huge sort of they sell groceries, they sell clothes and furniture and like all sorts of stuff, and
Do they
they're
sell guns though?
maybe
So
not.
if they don't
maybe
sell
not,
guns,
then it's
they're
not
not like
quite
Walmart.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah,
true.
they're meant to be coming soon, so that'll probably be another option.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it looks like they're kind of trying to cut into Aldi's market of like sort of like cut price groceries and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Also-
Target and Kmart's market because they're selling
Yeah.
furniture and clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Yeah. Well, look out.
I guess that can only be good for consumers though, because more competitive market means lower prices, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I would
does,
think
I
so. And yeah, if it is anything like Walmart, I love it. It'll be amazing.
So do you know the estimation when it's gonna be opened? Like it was an ETA?
No, I know it was announced this year that
Announced
they
this
were
year.
coming.
Yeah, maybe in a year
but
and
I
a half,
think
I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Apparently, it's been like fairly aggressive though. Like they're really like rolling things out quickly. So we'll see.
Maybe 6 months. We'll see.
Yeah, it could be.
That's what we want. Now, on the topic of food and supermarkets, we're going to move to our Where Are They Now package. where we're talking about 90s lunchbox specials.
90s lunchbox specials, are we?
90s lunchbox specials.
Such as?
I don't know. What did you have in your 90s
You didn't
lunchbox?
eat during the 90s?
Sorry?
All right, we'll have a look at an insert while you decide what you ate during the 90s.
Get it.
Welcome back, everybody. So, Jared, have you decided what you actually ate during your childhood?
Apparently Starburst.
Starburst?
Apparently.
I think that's what Georgie ate during her childhood. She brought that in to show everyone. So we've got some Starbursts here.
I've got a real big question. If she was eating this as a child, how is she so fit now?
I guess it's a gym.
Yeah, gym, obviously. I don't know what's going down here, but like last time I checked, this wasn't the type of lunchbox that I had. But you know, flashback.
Well, show us what we got in here.
We got a roll-up.
A roll-up. Fruit roll-up.
No, to be fair, these are a classic.
Roll-ups are the classic.
Yeah, these are a
Let me
classic.
look at this.
But like
Change
when they
the
got
package
like,
a little bit.
when they got stuck in your teeth and stuff.
Oh, that was
It was
actually
just brutal. Like you couldn't do anything about it.
I used to try and eat them all at once, like my whole entire roll-up.
damn.
I'd be like have a mouth full of like stuff. Because I've got a big mouth.
No, like I was doing that stuff until like year 5, and then I was like, this is too much work. I don't want any part of this.
I was a weird kid.
Nuh-uh.
So I
nothing.
just did it. So what do you got? What else we got?
I've got a
Chocolate covered muesli
Yeah.
bar. A nut bar.
nut bar.
Nut bar. You
I
can't.
think it's meant to be like a rip-off thing of like an LCM, but
No, LCM's totally different. Have you eaten an LCM bar? Like LCM bars like rice bubbles and stuff.
yeah, true.
Yeah, this is like muesli with chocolate on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like a little
Cool.
muesli bar. It's great.
All right, cool. Let's get around it.
LCMs, as you can see on the screen. Now, when I was a kid, I used to eat the LCM bar, which was fine, but then I would smell the wrapper because the wrapper smelled so nice. Seriously, even today, I had an LCM bar recently, and it just still smells like amazing vanilla inside the package. It's better than the food, I think. It's just weird.
Yeah, that's a good smell.
Yeah.
Good smell. But
What else
we got some chips as
Exactly.
well.
Smith's. Is that
Yeah,
crinkle
man,
cut or
Smith's.
thin cut?
I don't actually know.
Crinkle cut? Oh,
Crinkle
crinkle
cut.
cut. That's I prefer crinkle cut.
See, guys, we'd actually eat this food in the studio, but we know that our technical advisor, Mel, values the studio very much, and I value my life.
She
So
might actually kill us.
we're not going to do any of that.
What else we got?
But we got the final ingredient, a good old Kinder Surprise.
Kinder Surprise.
Look at that. Look at this goodness. This is some magical.
this is some
I've
stuff.
had memories of this.
Oh, it's good.
I used to dream about this. The things that are so much. You know, like Buenos. Have you tried?
Oh, I
like
love
Kinder
Bueno.
Buenos.
Buenos are so good.
Oh my god, they were like on special for like $1 at
Wow.
like Coles or something
buy, like, 10
when
of
I
them?
was going to like work.
Yeah.
And I literally like brought 2 because I was like, cool, yeah, no worries. I went down in my lunch break because I needed to get more food, and I like just happened to like stroll by where I brought them from, and they were gone.
What?
Yeah, like because they were just for $1.
Wow,
Like the whole
that's
thing was
actually
just gone.
amazing.
It was just gone.
I think there is actually one more thing over there. If you do have a look, are you
A lunchbox.
no behind there?
Oh.
Should be one more thing.
Oh, hold on. We've got another lunchbox.
Yeah, we
Oh
do.
my god.
We've got some other stuff. We've got if we have a look in here.
Oh
Excuse
no.
my hands.
Oh,
We've got
don't.
A little
This is-
marshmallow, chocolatey thing, jam thing. I would take it out, but you know we
This
can't
is some
because a Mel.
Flash.
murder
This
it.
is some flashback material. Look at this. Look at this.
What is it?
This is some heaven. This is what this is. These are like the yoga things where you got like your M&Ms and you like mixed them in, and you just went to town on it.
I remember
I
like
still buy these when I get like
Really?
when I've had a bit too much to drink. This is the stuff.
yeah.
Get around it.
I remember when I was a kid, Mum every like few weeks I'd go shopping with her every single time, rack up some brownie points.
Oh,
and
yeah.
every 2 or 3 weeks she'd
yeah.
go, you know what, Jacob, you can have a $4 Yogo thingy, and I was so happy.
And you loved your mum at that point. You were just
that was like the peak of
"Yes,
my childhood. Is every 3 weeks at supermarket getting a Yogo thing. Oh, it was amazing.
mate.
So we're going to throw back into the news recap. The head of Channel 9 has blamed Lisa Wilkinson's multiple commercial contracts for her departure from the network. Wilkinson quit her role from The Today Show on Monday following a contract breakdown. The amount being offered to Wilkinson was almost $2 million.
Damn.
That's a lot of money. I would stay for $2 million.
Yeah, so would I.
Yeah.
Yeah, $2 million is quite a bit, but like obviously she was unhappy with where she was.
Exactly.
And
You
wanted
can't
to
make
move on.
people do stuff.
How long has she been doing it?
I don't know. A long time, I'm guessing.
Yeah, a while I'd say. Like this is the Today Show host. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been doing that for ages.
I guess there's a journalism job opening.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Get on it.
And maybe we'll see her more of her. Hey.
That's good. So, do you know much about the Today Show? Or do you watch it often? Or not really?
No, I was more a Sunrise person.
Yeah?
My mum used to watch Sunrise at the time,
Mm.
and I get up like really late to go to school because I just lived over the road.
Yeah.
And so I just like I'd watch a bit of Sunrise and then like eat some breakfast and head over. And the Today Show always started like too late because it was like 9 or something.
Yeah.
And always Sunrise starts at like 6, so like that's
True,
what I caught
it's
a
for
glance
the
of.
sunrise.
Yeah.
But I thought that Today started at 7.
Oh no, hold on, I'm thinking of a different show.
Different show?
No, because the Today Show's the one on 9.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I always get them confused.
What's the one after Sunrise on
I
7?
don't even know. I know that Karl Stefanovic is on the Today Show, isn't he? No, is that Koshi?
No, Koshi's on Sunrise.
Koshi. Okay, so it has to be Karl Stefanovic on the Today Show, and then Koshi on Sunrise. So do you remember which one you watch?
I'm so confused. I watched the one with Koshi in it. The
I
Sunrise.
I like Karl Stefanovic more.
I saw because my family goes to Christmas carols every year. We go to like the rehearsals or something. We always see Karl Stefanovic because he and Lisa, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Like they hosted. Like they came and like hosted the shows and stuff like that. So
That's cool.
So like he seems like a pretty chill guy, but like just because that was my mom's preference, that's what I watched. Awesome.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna throw it into sport recap.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay.
In AFL news, the JLT Community Series will be shortened from 3 matches per club to 2, with a round-robin weekend of AFLX games to fill in the void. AFLX is the AFL's answer to the 2020 cricket and will include fewer players on a smaller field competing in shorter matches. This is the 10 Express. Sorry, I just completely forgot what our show was called. You can catch up on episodes of the show at upstart.net.au or follow us on Facebook and Twitter at the 10 Express. If you want to contact us directly or send news, email us at the 10 Express at hotmail.com.
So excited.
Oh, yeah. No, this is like... I'm actually a little bit sad.
Why are you sad?
I'm sad that, like, this is our last show.
Yeah, it's depressing.
Like, I only just started hosting with Jacob. And, like,
Yeah, it's
I'm
been
sure
2
I
weeks.
missed Tiff, but, like...
Oh, who's Tiv?
No.
I'm kidding.
No. No! Just a quick shout out to La Trobe University's 50th year celebrations, as they will draw to a dazzling close on the Saturday, 18th of November, with Sound Vision, one of the biggest and most exciting music and arts events to ever be staged in Melbourne's north. Held at the academic lawn. I feel like I hyped that up a lot.
That's a big thing.
Academic lawn of University's Melbourne campus in Bundoora. Sound Vision will feature an impressive lineup of Melbourne's leading bands, local DJs, and world premiere of a specially commissioned film. The community, staff and students are warmly welcome to come along, as there will be plenty of activities, starting off with family and friends events featuring roving entertainers, food trucks, bands, lawn games like Giant Jenga and Giant Chess, and lots of giveaways. Entries for all under 18s is free. The outdoor concert will run from 4 p.m. on Saturday, 18th of November, and will cater for the whole family. I feel like I'm running like a promo for like an ad or something.
I think we are running a program.
A feature orchestral performance will take place at sunset. Live music will continue until 10:30 p.m. when the La Trobe Student Union will take over with a mix of live music and DJs. Ticket cost is $20. My hand is cramping at the moment. And for more information, you can visit their website that is on the screen now.
Bam, website, Sound Vision. www.latrobe.edu.au/events/all/soundvision. Hey, Jared.
Yeah.
Do you think if I shave my beard, I can pull off like an under 18 look and just not like, because I'm poor? I'm a uni student.
Yeah, maybe.
And I want
But
to
like,
go to
what
this.
if
It
they
sounds
give you
pretty
a
cool.
wristband that like it says you're under 18, and then like someone spots you like beer bonging in the middle of Sound Vision?
I don't think they're going to have beer bongs at Sound Vision. I wish, actually. Maybe we should suggest that to the Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, would you please beer bong at the Sound Vision
Like
event?
we just want, like, it doesn't have to be anything special. Just get a funnel, maybe some pipe. You can get it from Bunnings if you want. It'll cost you like $5. But like, I'm sure all of the res students would appreciate it. If they don't, I will. So yeah, get around it.
And it won't even hurt your career prospects, because actually we've got thinking up about career outlook with Eden. So it's pretty scary trying to find work outside of uni and knowing what skills are important to employers.
Yeah, it is.
So Eden Hinnan again, superstar journalist, and our EP Brett Sinclair chat to Professor Lee Drake on the opening of the Career Ready Advantage Lounge at La Trobe.
It can be a scary thought finishing uni and entering the workplace. Sometimes we don't learn all of the skills needed in classes. So La Trobe is taking the next step in their Career Ready Advantage strategy and setting up a new lounge at La Trobe to help students. I spoke to Professor Lee Drake about the program.
Clearly employability is an important issue. We've done a lot of work with employers, done a lot of workshops, got their feedback, and there's a general feeling that although it's important obviously to work through, get your degree, that a lot of students are graduating without the required skills, particularly social intelligence skills, sometimes softer skills, enterprise skills. So we took advice from employers and felt there was a need to provide extra support for students, not just within the curriculum but also outside the curriculum. So Career Ready Advantage is sort of centrepiece of our employability strategy. It's designed to support students engaging in their career management, planning their career, but also developing the right skills and attributes, the ones that employers told us they're looking for and are often missing from the degree level discipline-based studies.
So what will this new lounge at La Trobe look like?
So this is, I think, a really exciting new space. It's level 2 of the Agora. It's opposite the library. It's going to be a nice open plan lounge. It's going to have the Career Ready team that can meet with students to discuss their career management, to give them advice on resumes, job searches, etc. It's going to have Unitemps, which is our new, if you like, in-house recruitment firm that specialises in temporary casual work, but good high quality temporary work, so students can get some work experience, they can reflect on it, and it's integrated with Career Ready Advantage.
And what steps will be taken to help students enter the workforce?
If a student is not successful in getting temporary contracts, the Unitemps team can work with them and work with the career team to think, well, what's going wrong? Are you not doing well at interviews? Does the CV need, the resume need further iterations, further fine-tuning? So it's a sort of ongoing iterative process, and working as a team with the Unitemps staff and the Career Ready team to help students really do well while they're studying here, and obviously transition effectively, hopefully, into the first job and then a successful career.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the TED Express. We have the lovely Eden in the studio with us, about to chat with us about careers.
Careers, yes, and the difficulties we might have getting a job outside of uni, and why practical experience is so important.
Yes.
Eden, what is your thoughts on this matter?
Well, the other day, Brett and I met with Professor Lee Drake, and he was talking to us about the opening of the Career Lounge above the Agora, and so he was just having a chat.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so he was just saying how many employees have noticed that students, when they go into the workforce, they don't have a lot of practical experience and the preparation needed to make the transition from uni to work. So yeah, it was just interesting listening to what he had to say about that. And yeah, I think it is a bit difficult. Do you guys agree? Studying at school and doing theory-based work, then going straight into, say, an internship or work.
Definitely. I felt when I first started doing Upstart, which is this, it was a resume application process. So I sent a resume into Phil Kafkalutis, who was running at the time.
For Upstart?
Yeah, for this. I had a full-on resume. It was pages, and it was actually one page because I didn't have really any experience. So I felt like I was kind of underqualified. Yeah. But then so was everyone else who did it. So I think it's really important that we do get this practical experience like Upstart, other stuff like that, to help us seem more desirable in the workplace.
Yeah, that's a smart idea that he made you put it through.
Yeah, no, it was the same with me. I had to submit a resume. I think I started doing it semester 1 of this year. Yeah. And you had to put in a resume and just I think it was more for it to seem like a job application.
Yeah, so it's a bit of practice for you.
But it was it was a unique thing to do, and it was cool, and it made you go back and retouch up your resume to see what you could do and what more achievements you could put down, and
it actually made me write a professional resume.
Yeah.
I hadn't had one outside of trying to get fast food jobs.
Yeah.
I just hadn't bothered because I wasn't graduating yet.
But you know what? That was the interesting thing that the professor mentioned is that people take out some experience that could be really crucial when you try and apply for a job. He was saying how international experience or work in a fast-paced environment or something could be included in it, but we sometimes leave it out, thinking it's
we
not
don't
important.
think it's important.
Yeah,
Like,
no. Like,
I know I used to work at a kebabs place in Bendigo. I used to work from 10 at night till 5 in the morning. And I put down that I could work well in pressure situations.
It's true.
Because
And didn't you
it
walk
was
home a long
pressure.
way?
I used to walk home like kilometers home at like 5 in the. I get home at like 7 in the morning walking.
So
Like,
high pressure and
dedication.
long hours. Yeah.
High pressure, dedication, long hours will do anything for money, basically.
Yeah. So it's good. Apparently, so it opens up. I think it's the end of this month.
Yep.
And so people can go in and give the resumes, and there's a team that can help them prepare it for what jobs they're trying to apply for anywhere in the university. So it's a pretty good idea, I think.
Yeah, no, that's really awesome. I mean, it'll be really helpful for you guys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm still sticking around uni for like another year, so viewers, you'll be stuck with me.
I've only got 1 semester left. How about you?
Yeah, same.
1 semester? So mid-year graduation party.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We'll plan the party right
Last
now.
week.
Oh yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah. So what are you going to do after this?
I don't know. I'm doing an internship at the moment, and I just got a job working on Sundays at the ABC, but we'll see where it goes after that.
What do you do for ABC?
I just started. It's a show Insiders. They needed a green room assistant.
Is that with Erdem?
Yeah.
I don't know. He taught us. Erdem is a legend.
He is.
Say hi to him for me, please.
I will. Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking, but it's fun.
I think you do great.
Yeah.
You do a good job here.
Hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
What about you guys? What do you want to do?
I want to become Peter Hitchener.
It's a quick
It's
shoot
a quick
up.
jump. It's everywhere.
It's quite an escalation. But
well, I'm hosting here.
I've got all of the faith.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
We were just saying before, though, how good your show reel will be for presenting with all your Do You Even
Yeah.
Sport packages.
With
Hi,
all
I'm
the
Jacob
Do You
John
Even
3.
Sport.
Little compilations.
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to it.
I'm going to get ready. I'll show him on Friday because he's coming to the Arts Ball. Everyone see the Arts Ball on
Is he?
Friday? He is, actually. He's going to be great. And that was like one of the major selling points of the Art Ball this year.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was going to go or not. I was like, you know what? Peter Hitchener, I'm going to try and get his phone number.
And do you say, I want to be you?
Yeah, I'm going to be you in 10 years, Peter.
I want to be you. And I'm sure he'll give you encouraging advice.
He will. He'll be like, well, Jacob, you've got to eat nice, healthy foods like I did. Like carrot and celery. He posted on his Instagram the other day, carrot and celery and like dip before his show.
Really?
And I was like, now I've got to eat carrot and
Is
celery.
it brain food?
Yeah.
And you've got to remember that Saturdays are for the boys.
Saturdays are for the boys because he doesn't work Saturdays.
Nah,
because he's nine. He's
it's
like,
busy. He's busy with the boys.
exactly, busy with the boys and
Yeah,
weekdays. is what he does.
Saturdays are for the boys. Peter Hitchener has confirmed it.
Peter Hitchener confirmed.
What do you want to do, Jaron?
Well, I'm still hanging around at uni for, I've still got another year to go. So I haven't really put much thought into it. But like ultimate goals would be like I'd really like to host something like I am now, or like work in like audio or something like that because I've got a knack for it. But yeah, no, I really haven't put much thought into it. And I think that maybe I should start looking in to the careers lounge or something like that.
It's a good place.
Because I haven't really, you come to uni and you've got a rough idea of what you want to do, but when it comes to actually applying and stuff, I find that a lot of people are very lazy, and I'm prime example.
But do you have, that's what I had issues when I first started applying, where to go, what to do.
Yeah,
I think that's why it'd be good to get guidance with that kind of stuff.
How did you narrow it down without the careers thing?
I got help from teachers. I contacted a couple of people, and they helped me out with that.
So it's kind of like you have to go out and find your own help, basically, at the moment. So I guess this fixes all that issues.
Yeah. Did you say you did a study on if we get enough practical?
Actually, I didn't. I'm not quite doing a study for my class AJP. We do our own feature story basically is our main assessment, and the one I chose was basically the worth of doing this show, this thing Upstart itself, and if it's beginning to get to a point where employers are basically having it as a requirement for you to have done extra work or done stuff like this at university to show that you've got that experience and can handle the job.
Yeah.
I actually spoke to Bill, and he was a great help. I love you, Bill, so much. And I learned a lot of interesting things. He was saying that it's kind of more important to have that hunger for news. You've got to want to go and do it. But of course, having this stuff is most definitely a bonus.
Yeah.
If you can do both, hit the package. If you can do one or the other, you'll be good.
I guess if it shows you've got a thirst for news, you'd want to do stuff extra,
Exactly.
Outside of studies anyway.
And that's why we're here. We
Yeah.
love doing what we do, and we do it.
Yeah, that's true. We do like that.
In your clown hats.
In clown hats. Speaking of clown hats, that's because that's our last show.
Yeah.
And we want to have a party, so thank you for joining us here.
Thanks very much for joining us.
You look beautiful in your hat.
Thanks, guys.
Now, guys, we're going to throw in to Do You Even Sport? check it out. Oh no, oh no.
Thanks, guys.
Hi everyone and welcome to Do You Even Sport? My name is Jared Friday and I'm here joined today by Jacob, the one and only Joyberry. And today we are playing the sport of ninja jump. How do you feel about this, Jake?
Hi, I'm Jacob Joyberry. Welcome to Do You Sport. Hi, I'm Jacob Joyberry.
And that's all he has to say. Alright guys, so ninja jump today is basically extreme basketball. We're going to shoot some hoops and see who can do the most ridiculous things. Get ready, get set, and
Hi, I'm Jacob Joyberry.
get your head in the game.
Just the sound of the feet.
And that was Do You Even Sport. I've been Jacob Joyberry, he's been Jared Friday. So Jared, how you feeling?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I
What
think
do you-
it's still all the adrenaline rushing to my head.
That could be it. So what do we learn for next time?
Flips are awesome. Do more.
Exactly. Anyway, it's been a pleasure working with you all these weeks. We've become good friends, even though I've dominated you most weeks. Oh, I'm going to miss the show.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Love you long time. And there you have it, guys. The final chapter of Do You Even Sport?
For this year, next year, there'll be more. It's
Yeah.
actually really fun to work with it, actually. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
yeah. No, I've really had fun
Yeah.
doing Do You Even Sport.
Like, I didn't think I would actually enjoy doing it. I thought, okay, I just got to do a package, put it together. I need to fill time. But actually,
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of fun to like go around and just find weird and wacky and just kind of stupid things to
But-
do and
but,
like,
like,
make entertaining.
We struggled a lot. Like
We did.
In like the final couple of weeks, we struggled a lot to like try and find something that we could like put together.
Because it's like, what can you do that's funny, that's a sport, and that can be like between 3 and 5 minutes long?
Yeah, exactly. Like it was, we came up with a lot of like fielding ideas, and then like there was a big selection process, as you would have seen
Yeah.
in our
George,
the office
Georgie
video.
vetoed the dragon.
Yeah, and then there was Georgie didn't like a lot of the ideas,
Yeah.
so
Still controlling.
very
Yeah.
controlling.
Where's the dragon, man? I wanted the dragon. Well, actually, while we're here talking about this stuff, we have some prizes to give out. We do. So for the runner-up, we have this lovely silver, as you can see, You Tried star. So Jared, you tried. Have your trophy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna make an acceptance speech.
Oh, do please do.
So, Do You Even Sport started out with athleticism and valor. And as you saw in those weeks, I absolutely crushed Jacob in everything. When it got away from actual sport and, athletic ability, Jacob, by some rare chance, won points. From there, it was a downhill slope, but I've just got to say that I'm really, really happy that Jacob has won this one, and the next time, he may not be so lucky.
I'm always lucky. Always lucky. Well, it's very gracious of you to say that I didn't win anything because you're so good. So gracious and humble. I appreciate that about you.
That's okay.
It's just like me, actually, but I won the Olympics, as decreed by Overlord Georgie.
Yeah, no, I'm still arguing that. All you did was throw a rock.
I threw a rock far.
I lifted a person.
Yeah, but I threw a rock. And the whole time, immovable object versus unstoppable force. I am the unstoppable force, throwing the immovable object. Absolute athlete.
To present, this is our Do You Even Sport trophy.
As made by Tiff out of
plasticine. As made by Tiff.
It's beautiful. I'll accept my trophy.
I will try and win this back next year.
We should get in the same team next year, shouldn't we? Do you think we can do that?
Maybe.
I hope so.
Who knows?
Where can I sit this? Where can it be seen? Here. There. It can be seen there after that goes away.
Alrighty, guys.
I want a speech. You had a speech? I want a speech.
Fine.
I want a speech. All right.
Fine.
Comrades in arms, brothers, sisters, cousins, assorted friends and family, relatives. I thank you so much for watching us during this amazing run of Do Even Sport. It was a pleasure to absolutely demolish Jared in every aspect of the word, especially in the Olympics when I can throw a rock and he can't. Shows how skilled I am. It was really fun doing this, and yeah, I'm looking forward to keeping my reign going on next year. So we actually got someone else in the studio with us right now to talk about sport.
Yeah, we do. Let's move on from Jacob winning and everything like that.
So we're going to go to...
Let's have a look at the fantastic Jake.
Jake Bokov, how you doing, buddy?
I'm also here.
Also here.
How we going, guys?
Good. We'll get to your costume in a minute, but we'll talk about your experience with Do Even Sport, because it was your first time playing with us.
Yeah. What did you think?
You guys talked it up so much, and it's just...
What do you expect?
Oh, I was tragically disappointed.
No,
it was good fun. I love, we're trying to organise, crap, what can we do for our last show? And we just stumble across a jumping castle.
Yeah. What do you mean stumble? We organised this. It was planned.
It was definitely planned. It was no fundraising event that we just found or anything
thousands
like that.
of dollars worth of stuff.
Yeah,
all of our budget went to that.
Yeah. All of our budget. That's why the rest of the show has not been tip top.
Yeah.
Because all of our money went into that.
That's why I've been getting home at 2 a.m. after editing them, because I'm not getting paid for it. It's my spare time.
Yeah.
We put all our money into this one thing, and
it paid off. It paid off. Did you not see that? I did a flip.
I did a flip. We're over there, by the way, buddy.
No. No, because if I look over there, Jake may be here, but he's already worded the camera person. If I look over there, it's going to switch. I know it.
Yeah, cool.
I've got PTSD. All right?
Cheers, Tiff.
Happened twice.
So do you actually much sport? Do you actually do much proper sport?
Yeah, I do.
Because you were spinning that ball really well.
No, that was just years of useless practice. It's just procrastinating during high school. I just spin a ball around. No, I do basketball, footy, volleyball, soccer. I've done quite a bit. I've done almost every sport under the sun, but at the moment I'm playing just basketball and volleyball, and we're on a winning streak. Shout out to Randy, our team name. Randy. 10 in a row. Yeah, Randy.
Was the first?
It's like naming a sporting team. Chuck. It's nice.
It's yeah.
It's a nice name.
I don't get this. I'm not
Randy
much for sport.
and Chuck.
Just full of white guys.
Maybe that's
just
what...
Randy.
No, that's really what I like.
Randy.
I think I'm gonna name the next Latrobe cheerleading team, LTU Chuck.
Hell yeah.
So when the guys at the competition, and he's just now coming on to stage, please welcome Latrobe University Chuck. It'd be really anticlimactic.
Man, what else could you do? You could do Samson.
Yeah.
Because Samson is do you guys know about Samson?
Samson.
He's some guy from Bible with really long hair, and that's was his strength, and they cut his hair off, and then he still pushed over a pillar and knocked over a Colosseum. He's a man.
Right.
He
he's
sounds
an athlete.
Did he have a beard?
He did not have a beard, I don't think. But actually, probably everyone did.
Crap.
The beard would have given him more superpowers.
He had the boy's hair.
Yeah,
from
you
that
just
Facebook page.
you just you get more. You become more of a man. With
That's
it.
true. That's true.
You become more of a man.
All right. So let's move on. So we've got pet peeves going on right now.
Yes, we do. We
Gentlemen.
have pet peeves, and today is my week.
Your week.
My week.
So tell us about
I've
your
actually
peeves.
put together a list with a lot of help from everyone else.
Yeah.
Here in the studio, because like I'm not annoyed very easily, but we've nailed it down to like 7.
Are you sure? Because I won sport and you seem pretty pissed.
No, I wasn't annoyed. I was just disappointed.
Oh yeah, disappointed, annoyed. Synonyms for sadness.
Yeah, but no, like I'm not very like I was going through the list this morning trying to find stuff and trying to like tick down what I found annoying, and I found it really hard because I found that like either I did a lot of the things that were on the list, or like I know people who do things and it doesn't get under my skin, which I think
You're just too chilled.
yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so the pet peeves that I have going down is people who scuff their feet while walking.
Oh, like really low, like walking.
Yeah, like when when you hear people like scuff the bottom of their shoe, like it's
Oh,
almost like they're dragging it.
Right.
Like it annoys me not because like I think that they're doing something wrong, but they're gonna trash their shoes.
I
Yeah.
love that
Shoes are
sound.
expensive.
They are
I
expensive.
love it. Have you ever been to King Street on a Sunday morning? You just hear that sound everywhere you go. Just
No.
all these people.
No,
oh,
yeah,
God,
yeah,
why I
because
did
they're all
that.
like zombies and
It's
they're
'cause they're
recruiting their
depressed.
pastors.
I actually used to do it because I like as a kid I had size 9 adult feet in grade 3.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
I've gone up 1.5 sizes in 10 years,
If
15
you've
years.
got clown feet, then I can understand.
Exactly, and
But
like they were huge. They were like
It
a
annoys
kilo
me
each
when,
shoe,
like,
and I was
people-
6.
it
Or
annoys
not
me when
8.
people purposely
That's-
do it.
It's odd.
Yeah.
Respect your shoes, kids.
My
Respect
mum
your
called them my
shoes.
surfboards or my skis. You got your skis, Jacob? Where are your skis? Mum, stop it. I have feelings.
The next one I have is cyclists. When you're driving and cyclists don't like merge in a single file, they stay out in like double and they like take up more than what the bike lane is.
Yeah, this drives me crazy.
It's a bit of a it's a bit of an annoyance.
Do you think it's because there's like 10 of them sometimes and they'd be so far
Yeah,
behind
they're
each
riding in like packs, and I understand that like they've got to bunch up, but at the same time, like roads are built for cars, not bikes.
other? They were built for bikes first and horses.
Yeah, but now they're for cars.
That was back in the day when the front wheel was abnormally larger
I wish I
than
could
the
ride
small
one of
wheel.
those.
Yeah.
What
a good
was
old
going
penny
through the
farthing.
guy's head that invented that? Like
Did he high
when
up
he
like the
did he
horse?
step back and go, yes, that's what it
Yes,
should look like.
I have
That's
created
practical.
a masterpiece. And that's what he
This
did.
not
I
tandem bike,
actually,
that-
I really think it's because of the height of the horses. You'll be seen by the horses because you could spook them if you're too low.
Yeah. Okay.
have you
fair
ever
enough.
ridden those
No, I
massive
wanna.
bikes?
No, I've never had.
How do you fall off? Like do you just
the,
fall off
The quick
carefully?
question is like, how do you get on?
Yeah, like,
I
there's
guess
You
a
got to
little-
get
it's like
that
a
step.
stepping
You got to step
process.
ladder out.
You use your squire or your horse.
Oh, okay.
Squire,
You use your
attend me.
Squire, put me on this bicycle now.
Yes, my lord.
My next one is
Me
people
lord.
who don't say thank you when you hold the door. You know, like when you
That's just rude.
when you hold the door open,
That is-
and, like a lot of people are just like, "Oh, thanks," and you're like, "Yeah, that's all good. No worries. You're welcome."
Even
That
just
sort of
like
thing.
a polite nod or like a smile.
Yeah, like a
something.
smirk, a nod, anything. Just people who just like walk past you. It's just like, what am I here for then?
Exactly. Like,
Why am I on this earth if I can't even get a thank you? For
Am I
holding
your
a door?
squire? Actually, tangenting
Jesus.
from not saying thank you with the door open is when you work in retail, right? And this happens to me a lot because I work at a fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
And you'll say, "Hey, how's it going?" And they just go, 2 fish, chips,
Oh.
potato cake. And I'm like, dude,
No. You've got to do the. You got to make it. I know people don't like small talk, but if someone says hi, how are you going?
Exactly.
You've got to answer with at least hi and then what.
Not
you want.
bad.
exactly.
That's it. That's
People
all
will
you need
Not
to say.
bad.
Yeah, people will slam your business if your like servers are seen as impolite because they didn't greet you.
Yeah, but
Well, how about greet us back and maybe we'll talk to you? Like, I know there's this one specific guy that comes in, he never says hello to me, ever.
Never.
It's been 8 months. Has not said hello. So he never gets a thank you.
It's a shame that this is our last show because I can tell we're all starting to get a bit stressed. We all need stress balls.
Yeah.
We're all starting
My
to get
next one
tests
is
showing in the
like
veins.
minimum spends with FPOS.
I thought they're gone. I thought like they're not.
No,
No,
like-
that's ATM fees.
ATM fees are gone,
right,
but
right,
like if you walk into a
Cheers,
shop, they can
Commonwealth.
still have like a minimum spend of like $5 or $10
Yeah.
or something. And like, I'm not one to like have that because generally speaking, I carry cash on me. But
Yeah, I
in
don't.
the rare occasion that I don't have any on me, it's really annoying when I just want a bottle of water.
Yeah, true. Actually, that happened to me my first week hosting.
Yeah?
I was like, hey, can someone please, because I've got to do the sound check and all this stuff and set up. I'm like, I forgot to get a bottle of water and I am so thirsty. Can someone please take my card and go buy me a bottle of water from just Charlie's over there?
Yeah.
Or even anywhere.
Wasn't it Kurt?
Yeah, Kurt did. Kurt, legend, love you, buddy. He went around, he's like, no one was taking your card because it was too little spend. And I'm like, oh my God. Legend actually bought me a drink anyway, though, because he's such a cool guy.
Next one. People who answer the phone as like, this is she. You know when you tell someone that the phone
This
is
is
for them?
she.
Yeah, have you never heard that?
It's like,
No.
It's like, oh, yeah, like, can I speak to such and such? And it's like, yeah, no worries. You pass it on, and then they answer the phone. They're like, this is she. Instead of saying
Jake.
like, hi, or like, what can I do for you? I'm just like, no.
Well, nowadays you know, like you got your caller ID, you know who
Yeah.
it is.
But
You don't
it's
even
just
do
like,
that.
it's
It's
no.
like calling your mobile phone. It's like, how, like someone might have put your name down for like a charity event or something. It's like, hello, is this Jacob? This is he. Like, you say yes.
Yeah, say
I didn't
yes.
even know, is that a thing in the north?
I don't know. I
I'm
don't do
from
charity.
Thing-
West,
a
like,
thing in the north.
A thing in the north.
I am King of the North, Jon Snow.
The next one that happens to me at work a lot of the time is people who look like they're ready to order, but then they go and look at the menu. Like,
Right.
there's
Yeah.
people, like, because I bartend and stuff like that, there's people who will come up, physically grab your attention, just, like, wave you over or whatever. And then as soon as you're like, hi, what can I get for you? They just, like, look down and start reading the menu.
Do you think it's because...
And you're just like, I've
Yeah.
got 5 other people to serve, and, you call me over for what?
Just want attention.
Do you think it's because that you think you're really attractive and want to spend time with you?
No.
Don't be so hard on yourself, buddy.
No.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
No, like when I'm at work, it's the no. When I'm at work, I'm like, I'm in my work zone. I'm like, I'm happy and I'm vibrant, but I'm not like, I'm gonna come hang out with you. You know, I'm like, I'm here to get you drinks. So if you want drinks, get my attention. If you don't want drinks, then like, leave me alone. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then the last one that Jake brought up, which it's not really a pet peeve of mine, but I know that a lot of people have it, is like when people leave the volume on an odd number. A lot of people have like OCD and stuff like that.
I love doing this. This doesn't disturb me at all. But you're in the car and like a good song comes on, you're with your mate, and I have so many friends that like fidget and squirm when I do this. But I turn the volume on to like 31 or 29, and you just watch. It really makes the car like trip fly by.
My God.
You don't even know there's a song going on. You just watch them. It's pretty dangerous
Shouldn't
because
you
you're
be
supposed to be
watching the
driving.
road?
Yeah, but like probably hitting some cyclists taking the lane.
Oh my God.
My boy, he's fixing my problems for me.
It's
One
just so fun.
cyclist at a time.
Let's not advocate murder on the
No, let's
show.
do it.
Yeah.
It's the last show.
All right,
Let
let's
it go for the record, Brett, that I said no to murdering people.
let's move on. Jake, you're wearing a wonderful costume today.
Am I?
Yeah.
Is this not your normal
The-
ceremonial garb?
Well, I was informed that it was supposed to be a Halloween special today.
Yeah, well, like
So
we've got
I'm the
Halloween.
one
we're
that should
doing
not
some
be
tips and
embarrassed here.
tricks.
So like I went all out for this last
Yeah,
show.
you
Like,
did,
I'm
you
ready.
did.
Who are
I've
you?
come
Who
as-
are you today?
I'm supposed to be Julius Caesar. This
Okay.
was my first ever costume I bought to go to a house party when I was 16, and it was
Yes.
a stereotypical, like, college sort of party. There was red cups everywhere. This was actually my party.
Oh, it's
Okay,
so
parents
good.
went away for a few weeks, and I'm like, guys, everybody in your year level, come, let's get.
Toasty.
Let's
what's
get- let's get marshmallows on the-
Let's
polite,
get toasty.
Is that the word for
Let's
it
get
these days?
slithered.
Slithered. I've heard trolley is a word.
Let's get Rubik's cube.
Rubik's cubed.
You can use anything.
Let's get mashed up.
No, you can actually use like let's get mashed potato.
Mashed potato.
Keen.
Yeah, like you can use
Don't ruin
anything.
mashed potatoes
You
for
can
me.
use anything as like a word to describe getting drunk.
True.
Okay, let's get falafeled.
Let's
That's
get
what that's what I
falafel.
sent on my Facebook request. Like I wanted to one up that Corey guy from MySpace. Like that's how
True.
big this party was,
Wow,
and people
yeah.
still talk about it.
Actually,
It
that's
was
got a
mental.
10-year
I don't
thing.
remember a lot.
I
of it.
almost I had cops come and shut down one of my parties. I had like 120
Yeah, okay.
people in my house, and it wasn't great. But like one of my party guests at 4 a.m. in the morning convinced like one of the younger cops to come out and party with him after he finished work.
That's all right.
So he like took him out nightclubbing. It was funny.
That's good.
as.
Somebody tell us
Yeah.
about
Halloween.
Halloween before we stab you like Brutus would.
Yeah.
Oh, but
What are you?
Too soon,
no.
right?
So what are your
It's been
tips?
hundreds of
Still-
years.
What are your
Still get
tips
no
for
better.
like how do you dress? What is too much?
Carefully.
What is too little?
Carefully.
carefully.
Is this like right now?
We gotta. It's coming more of. Can I just start? These things are really impractical.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
are.
know why they did that. Like it just keeps falling down. It just. like, it's good for now because it's a 30 degree day.
What is too much? What is too little? Like, what is too much dress up?
Too much.
Is there such thing?
Full body.
I'd like to say no, but we live in a country that don't necessarily celebrate it yet. We are getting there.
Keen.
Which is great. Halloween's a fantastic time. I love dressing up. I've got like 15 costumes in my house that I never use.
Like as we were saying before, like
Sit right down.
yeah, well,
I'm a Christmas person. I love the Christmas season because I'm very fond of carols and like Christmas lights and stuff.
We can transition.
But Halloween is like definitely my like it's up there.
Close second.
It's like close second.
Right.
Because like I love dress ups. Costume parties are the best.
Oh, it's awesome.
So much fun. I went to like a Disney one, back in April or May, where I went as Woody, and that was a lot of fun. And like we do dress ups and stuff for cheer all the time when we have parties for them. Like literally last night, I went to Stolly's for like Oktoberfest, and we had all suspenders and shorts and like hats and stuff.
That's great.
The most all out I've gone for a costume is I've went as Silver Surfer. And I mean, I painted my entire body silver, and I just had skins.
I'm so
on.
impressed.
And I had a bald cap on. I had a boogie board that I painted silver. I went all out. The
All
only
out.
problem with this, it was an 8-degree day.
So did you seal your paint?
No,
You went everywhere then.
it was a very cold day.
Oh my god. So favorite memories, Jake. Favorite memories of Halloween for you?
Halloween or
the Upstart. With Upstart Live.
Favorite
Cool
memories of
transition.
everything.
With everything.
Of
Your whole entire
everything.
life. Do
Anything.
tell me. I'm a
I've
psychiatrist
enjoyed these last couple of weeks coming onto the show, actually contributing to the show instead of just being in the background. Like I was starting to grow grey hairs back there. It was so stressful.
But
And
you did a really good job.
thank you, Jared, for always shouting out to me and
That's
always
okay.
saying send news.
Yeah.
all the
No,
time.
but you picked up tech really, really well, and like I was like really proud when we went
was
from
alright,
like our
just-
first show to like our seventh show. I was like, oh, my Jakey boy's getting it.
It seemed to be like all the time at the start of the show, always something would go wrong. Shout out to Amel. Thank you for putting up with me. Oh, it was pretty crazy, but I'm happy to be here. Like this is all right now. Like it's a shame it's finishing so soon, but
Yeah.
Just
we're
getting
also
started. We're warmed
But
up.
like, definitely my favorite memory was going and filming Do You Even Sport.
Yeah.
I loved that. Like we'd go and do it on Thursday afternoon, and it was
favorite one.
Oh, favorite one. Quickly while we have some time. We've got 2 minutes.
I think we had too much fun with the last one. Like the last one was a lot of fun,
It
and
was
like wife carrying.
We went all out.
Wife carrying
Budget.
was good, but no, the last one definitely takes the cake because I think it was like. Because we knew it was the last one, we tried to make it the most fun, and there was a lot of mucky around, a lot of fun stuff.
As a viewer for your show, I thought your egg throwing one
Yeah,
was
I was
pretty
gonna say,
great.
Egg throwing was a lot of fun too.
That one was because I didn't see your package before the show, and when I saw it, I just could not stop laughing. And I was trying to do tech stuff, and just your golf voice. Oh, it made the package. It was
We fired that
fantastic.
guy.
Oh my god.
Oh, did we? Oh.
Yeah, it was like midway. It's like, oh, we fired that guy. Let's actually do it. And yeah, let's go. That's my
Yeah,
sports
let's do
voice.
it. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Getting that WWE voice. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. In the blue corner, weighing 240 pounds.
All right. Unfortunately, we have to wrap this up. Joe, would you do the honours for us to middle cam? Because we're middle cam.
Catch you at Eagle Bar, guys.
Eagle Bar?
Yeah,
Actually, yes,
yeah.
Eagle Bar.
Anyone who is free up after the show, we finish at 11.
Yep.
Come around to the Eagle Bar. There'll be some pool and some drinks and
Never too early to start.
all of that sort of stuff.
It's a Friday
12
today, isn't
It's
it?
definitely 12 o'clock
It's
somewhere.
Friday, right?
And all I can say is like, thank you so much for joining me and Jacob and Tiff and all the other people here for our adventure, our journey. The TED Express has been a lot of fun. We've copped some shade from those other dodgy shows like the Eagle Report.
No, it's not a competition.
Screw
guys.
the
It's not a
Eagle Report.
competition. No,
We're the
no,
best.
No, like
ELE, everybody
we've
love
copped a lot of
everybody.
shade, but we just took it on the chin. We're bigger people than that.
Yeah. Much taller than the average person.
Much taller than the average producer, Callum
Smell
Newsom.
the beef in the room. Jeez.
All I can say is thank you very much for joining us. And thank you very much to our wonderful tech team, our producer, Brett and Mel. You've been a lifesaver in so many things.
Thanks, Amel.
I'm going to miss this experience.
Don't
And
forget
we've had
the
a lot of
Loans
fun.
team.
Oh, and the Loans team.
Yeah,
Oh,
they,
Yeah,
God.
they
lending
have
us
been
cameras.
killing it.
Oh,
killing
so
it.
good.
All of the cameras that Jacob hasn't booked and still got.
Thank you for putting us first.
They
My
know,
God.
they know what's up. They know
Thank you
what's
so
up.
much, guys.
And don't forget Bill. We love
Oh,
Bill.
and Bill, yeah. Bill.
Cheers, Bill.
My man.
We love you, Bill.
We love you.
Expecting an A grade.